Greetings, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thank you for logging on. Today we discuss the FP Journe catalog and the travel watch of the collection, the FP Journe Octa UTC. Seen here at 40mm in red gold with black dial, this is the exclusive edition reserved for FP Journe factory boutiques as well as independent dealers, featuring FP Journe Espace sections. The timepiece, highly wearable, a constrained 48mm across the wrist, and you can see the 48mm span of the watch, easy to wear on my 16cm circumference wrist. It's also quite slim in profile. Measured at 10.1mm with a domed bezel, it slides effortlessly underneath a dress cuff. 20mm between the lugs, the watch can be fitted with a variety of FP Journe factory straps and bracelets, but consider the richness of this burgundy FP Journe alligator leather strap. Burgundy on the top with a light contrasting stitch, large rectangular scale alligator leather, semi-gloss, folded edge, turn it over, small circular scale alligator leather, double alligator to improve upon the calf skin typically used on the underside of luxury straps, the idea being to ensure longer wearing durability and longer strap life. FP Journe sparing no expense, also equipping pull-tab spring bars that can be removed using only a fingernail with no resort to tools. A rose gold buckle with a raised bridge over the two stanchions such that the strap will always fit between the stanchions rather than stacking up on the wrist, sitting flat and maintaining an elegant and low profile. The strength of the case defined by the overlap of the bezel as well as the case back beyond the mid case, and you can see that overlap to good effect. You'll also note that the mid case slim, olive high polish and striking, terminating at the tight tuck of the lugs, the 90-degree downturn of the lugs from the case band, affording this timepiece easy fit on a smaller wrist. It simply arcs around the wrist. With a curved spring bar on each side, the strap can pull down unconstrained around a smaller wrist for ideal fit. A dramatic domed and polished bezel giving way to an equally dramatic black gloss dial. The dial of this watch, colorful, animated, and premium. 120-hour power reserve traced by a rose gold characteristic Journe biomorphic tapered hand, double-digit date, as well as a full map of the world's primary time zones that can be configured for spring or summertime, as well as standard time. Now, if you live in a place that doesn't practice these, you can simply set your time zone, and each time zone has been traced to outline all localities of the world. You can simply set your neutral time to 0. Otherwise, you can spring forward or fall back using a pusher adjuster on the flank to make one zone incremental changes, or you can pull the crown to an intermediate position from which you can alternately set the travel time of the watch or the date of the watch. And I will demonstrate how the 24-hour format second time zone as well as the locality indicator move in sync. When you turn in the opposite direction, now you adjust the date, and you can see exactly how that system works. So 2 time zones with a ready visual guide allowing you to coordinate your local time zone as well as spring forward or fall back. Of course, 12 and 24-hour display with a sub-seconds display, small railroad track and large, all applique Arabic numerals with differential blackened and rose gold numerals for the 2 separate time zones. You'll note a gilt or golden style printing for high contrast as well as beauty. On the case back, you can see that the UTC complication propelled by FP Journe's latest automatic caliber, 1303, the 3 denoting changes from the original, including a smaller dead angle for winding, ceramic rotor bearings for high efficiency that operate unlubricated, and a more efficient unidirectional rather than the original bidirectional winding system. The entirety of the bridges and plates in 18-karat rose gold, the winding mass in 22-karat gold. You'll note that the watch with its 120-hour power reserve impulses and meters that energy through an oversized balance with a huge moment of inertia of 10.1 milligrams per centimeter squared, allowing the stately and aesthetically appealing 21,600 vibration per hour beat rate to match the accuracy and precision of high beat movements thanks to the large balance wheel as well as the variable inertia balance bolts on the balance and the free-sprung architecture adjusted in a chronometer-like 5 positions. The variable inertia system allows the watch to be more precisely regulated and to better hold that regulation in the face of bumps, disruptions, and concussion on the wrist. Now, the timepiece with a rose gold case, a rose gold movement, a rose gold rotor, feeling almost like an Olympic medallion or medal in the hand. Immensely weighty and massive, it exudes quality. So too does the finish of the movement, with a Barleycorn or Grandoge with black polish across the FP Journe marquee, both featured on the winding mass. Black polish or the highest standard of optical finish on all of the screw heads. These also featured chamfered slots. Circular Cote de Genève perfectly aligned across the bridges, and on the base plate itself, a engine-turned perlage in two sizes, larger as well as smaller. You can appreciate it below the balance to get best effect for this finishing technique. But when you turn the watch oblique to the camera, you can see the jewel sinks, the screw sinks, as well as the edges of the bridges lighting up. This is the mirrored anglage or hand chamfering applied to each edge to reduce its burrs, milling marks, and ridges to a rounded hand-laid shine. You can see this sophisticated, nuanced, and user-friendly travel time complication on our website, govbergwatches.com, and learn more about the entire FP Journe collection.